Welcome back everyone, I'm Genevieve Moongarden. In this episode of Unlocking or Upgrading Spells with SPELLEMENTS, going to be doing the Astral spells this time. What in the world could be the Astral spells that we can upgrade? Well, I didn't know at first either when I was confused at seeing on the spell writing tab the Astral spell icon. But if you click it, you can see that Daybreaker and Nightbringer are the Astral spells. That's because these two spells are enchant or manipulation, whatever you want to call them, spells. So let's unlock these interesting spells. Do I want to unlock the next tier of the spell? Yes, I do. It's so cool with the sun and a wizard with a spell book. Now that I can see it in color, woohoo! Wow, that kind of seems like a bigger hoop-de-doo than the other spells. Now let's do Nightbringer. Now this one, I don't know, I think it should be more like a moon, but that's okay because then people might get confused and think this is a moon spell. Yes, I want to unlock the next tier for the spell. Hello there, pterodactyl. Alrighty, so let's check out these really cool spells. So 35 SPELLEMENTS is needed to unlock it. And then to get to tier 2 is 75. Now what's the difference between all these? Because it does go up to the 5th tier. So this little icon right here, this little circle icon, tells you exactly how many you can have in your deck. Right now I can only have one, which is cool for testing it out. You can collect SPELLEMENTS for 2 new utility spells, Daybreaker and Nightbringer. These Sun School spells allow you to enchant a spell to delay cast it. Your pips will be consumed on the current round, but the spell itself won't cast till the next round. Enchanting Daybreaker means the spell will go first before the next spell you choose the next round. Enchanting with Nightbringer means the spell will go second after the spell you choose the next round. For example, if you wanted to delay cast Balance Blade to be applied directly before a big hit, you would enchant it with the Daybreaker spell. If you want to delay cast Glowbug Squall to be applied after the feint you cast on the next round, you'd use Nightbringer. Note that the first tier of these spells can only be placed in your deck once, aren't able to be reshuffled, and the delayed spell costs 3 extra pips. However, these are all factors that can be upgraded through spell writing. So that's what that means. You can only have one in and you can't reshuffle it. But if you were able to upgrade it to the 5th tier, you could have 3 of them in your deck, and apparently you can use them as many times as you want. Another cool thing about these spells is that in addition to being the only astral spells we can get through SPELLEMENTS, they have this cool different color on their icon here. It's blue for Daybreaker and for Nightbringer, as opposed to the other schools which have their school color. And they will be found in your Astral Spells tab. Moongarden, Moongarden. We're gonna kill some corpses. Choo! No, my mount is so beautiful. Alrighty, so we have the Nightbringer, which is to be cast second. So even though this isn't exactly the proper use of it, this is just to show you. I'm gonna put it on the Tempest, and then I'm going to cast Tempest. So it's 4 plus X pips. Delayed cast Nightbringer. And now I'm gonna cast the Elemental Blade. Like I said, this isn't the best use of it, but this is just an example. So it's going to do the blade and then immediately cast the Tempest. Now it seems that you can use it on not only spell cards, the Daybreaker, but you can also use it on Brace and obviously a blade. So that's interesting. It turned that 0 pip into a 4 pip for this Brace. That's a very, very interesting thing there. I'm not going to enchant that one just yet. I am really curious about that. So let's wait until I see, obviously I don't have Sun School Mastery, so I have to wait for 1 more pip. Okay, so now this Brace costs 4 pips. Delayed cast Daybreaker. I'm not sure why you would use it on one of those sun spells, but I'm guessing you could. In that case, you could probably use it on a moon spell too. I don't know too many people who learn the moon spells, but I guess you could. So we'll just use a blade, and so it should cast that. There you go. Cast the Brace first. That's an extremely expensive Brace. It better be worth it. Just kidding, that's totally not a good use of it. I was just curious what would happen if you did. So yes, Tempest is a terrible one to use these on because it costs 4 pips in addition to whatever you're using it on. So I think a good use of Daybreaker might be if you don't want to get hit, but you want to use a feint right before you hit so that, you know, they don't have a chance to use that plus 30 or plus 40 if it's an enchanted feint to damage you with. So it puts the feint on and then you immediately hit. Also with creatures that you have to put the feint on right before you hit. But yeah, you're really making something into an expensive spell. If that was like a 0 pip, that's different, but ay ay ay. Okay, so Nightbringer. Yeah, so if I put Nightbringer on the Glowbug, it would cost 9 pips and 1 shadow pip. If I put Nightbringer on Tempest, right now with 5 pips, that would leave like 1 pip. And I guess I could put it on that for some reason, but then now it's a 4 pip Stormblade. So yeah, other than that, like the pip cost, I don't know why you would want to use it. Yeah. Just saying. I don't even remember what it was. So I'm gonna put on that one, and then, was that Daybreaker? Now again, this is not me saying, hey, you should do it to this. This is just me trying to see what sort of things that you can do with these spells. Yes, delayed cast Nightbringer. So right now it's going to be doing the trap and then doing, yeah, that's so weird. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is just such weird stuff. So there's that one. And then I even forgot what Nightbringer was. There we go. That was my 4 pip blade. I'm sorry, I'd rather enchant it for free. Just saying. Yeah, so uses a lot of pips. It'd be really nice if you like half the cost, like 2 pips to use it, because you're still adding that on to whatever you're going to use. So if you put this one on here, look at that, 10 pips to cost the sound of musicology. 10 pips to cast that. I mean, well, yeah, I've almost got enough. 4, 5, 6, but still, that's crazy. So yeah, like I said, just fooling around, seeing what you can do with them. Yeah, but you better be careful to, if you have them both in your deck, to remember which one you enchanted what with. Because like even right now, I don't remember, but I'm a very forgetful person, so I think maybe that was Daybreaker. So it would go first. I don't know. I think if I was going to use these, I would probably use Nightbringer more, because then you could set something else up like ahead of time. Something like that. Yeah. Oh wait, I wanted to use the expensive sound of musicology. 10 pip shadow spell. Yes, you've seen it here first. All new 10 pip shadow spell. Oh lordy lord, no. Yeah, again, as I've said at least 17 times, I don't know why you would use this. It's so expensive. This first, okay, delayed cast Daybreaker, and then I guess you could like do a double hit with something if you can afford it. You know? It's like if you did like Tempest or something, there's no way, man, you wouldn't even be able to cast anything afterwards. So confusing. Sound of Musicology is going to use this aura, excuse me, bubble, and then the blade that I have. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out when I would use Daybreaker. So far I can't figure that out. I was trying to do a 1-2 hit, but it wasn't really working. And there's the blade. Alright, hey. Besides, even if you used just a Daybreaker on a blade, on a boss that cheats, it would probably still cheat and take it away before your next turn. Of course, I haven't tested that out yet. I mean, that would require like a lot of testing and seeing which boss to use it on and stuff, so. Ooh, 45. Okay, so there you go. That was a Nightbringer. Again, very expensive use for it because it takes 4 pips out of your Tempest, so yeah. No thanks. I don't know why you would use it. I really don't. That's right, good kitty. Thanks so much everyone for checking out this video on unlocking those spells and testing them out to see what kind of weird stuff they do. I mean, I know what they do, but it's interesting to see what else they can be used for. So let me know, do you think that you would use these spells if you had them? And if so, what would you use them on? And we will see you in the next one. Bye!